Yo, I'm fixing my insomnia by doing something that is called CBTI. And a big part of CBTI is sleep restriction, which means that you had 9 hours allocated to bed and now you have only 5. So you are a lot sleepier, and because of that, you boost your sleep efficiency, which means that you just more time in bed is actually slept than awakened. Like previously it would be like 50%, like half the time I would be asleep and half the time I would be awakened. But what sleep restriction does, it shrinks this time and I just sleep more percentage of my sleep block. So I wouldn't have the nights in which I wake up and I labor for a few hours and can't go to sleep again the way that it used to be previously when I had insomnia. But one night I just woke up at night and I couldn't fall asleep back again. Like for God's sake, I just couldn't fall asleep. But I didn't crumble. I wasn't like, oh my god, this isn't working, my insomnia is coming back, even though I'm on sleep restriction, I shouldn't have this. And I didn't allow these negative thoughts to come to me. Why? Because I prepared myself. I knew that one day I would have a bad night. Like this is inevitable. That one day, I'm not gonna be able to sleep so well. I knew that. It's like knowing that you're going on a battlefield and grabbing some armor. This was me putting on the armor. Like previously, I just said to myself that I am gonna have a bad night. Like one day, I will have a bad night. This is a necessity. And I just put on the armor by acknowledging that, yes, I am gonna have a bad night. Of course, you don't wanna manifest these bad things. But I just prepared myself for the bad things that are coming. And that's what I want you to do as a man as well. Like, you're a man on self-improvement. You wanna improve. Your life's trajectory wants to be like this. It wants to be up. Like for you, it will be like this. You wanna go up. But do you think it will be this linear or exponential? Do you think your growth is gonna be so constant? Like, of course not. The more reliable way of looking at it would be like you have ups and then a little down, up, down, ups and downs. This is the real world. So just prepare for these downs. Because if you are prepared for them, guess what? They are not gonna be as bad. Like, think about it. If you haven't prepared, this would look like this. You're going up, and then down. You're going up, and then down. Like, these downs would be huge. But since you are prepared, since you put on the armor, the swords are not gonna do shit. They try to pierce you, but the sword is not going through. Why? Because you've shielded yourself. This down is gonna be small. Why? Because you shielded yourself. They can just push you with that sword, but that's all. They can just push you. They won't pierce through it. Because you've put on the armor. And I want you to just prepare yourself for the bad things that are coming. Because if you're improving, if you're getting out of your comfort zone, if you're creating, these bad days, these bad circumstances, these bad situations are coming. Like, this is inevitable. So just shield yourself for them. Take your time and think that, okay, something bad might happen, but I am not gonna crumble under pressure. I'm not gonna crumble, I'm not gonna panic when a bad thing happens to me. Because I'm prepared. I'm prepared for this. The way I was when it came to having bad night of sleep. And guess what? Today's night of sleep was amazing. Like, I woke up like once, which is huge for me. And I didn't labor for more than like 10 minutes. So just, and I believe that I see all this progress because I just am prepared that, okay, the progress is not gonna be so linear. There are gonna be downs. But because I know this, these downs are not that detrimental. They don't equalize with that baseline, and I don't have to start from the beginning every time. I see so many men doing this mistake, especially on NoFap, when they have this streak. Like, let's say you have 1 week streak, and then you slip, and you're like, oh no, like fuck, and I slip once again, like, and I'm on day 0 once again. Like, but think about it. If you used to jerk off 30 times a month, let's say, you fapped every day, and now you didn't fap for a week, or for even 2 days. This is a huge improvement. Like, instead of 30 times, you now fap like 26 or 25. And then the next, if you just realize that you're not down to 0, this is why keeping the streak is stupid, because it doesn't look at the amounts of the number of times you fapped in a month. It just looks at if you fapped or not. It's binary, but it's not in the real life. In the real world, this is not so binary. Fapping 20 times instead of 30 is an improvement. And then the next month, just fap 20 and another 15 and go down to 0 or like 2. You don't have to stress about it so much. So many men are just like unprepared for the bad things that are coming. That, okay, they will one day slip. Of course they will. They've been addicted to this shit for years. And they think that when they slip, they are failures. No, we are not. Just look at the data. Look at the amount of times you haven't fapped. Comparing to like 1 week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 1 month ago. You made improvement. And if you just prepare yourself that, okay, I will slip into lust once again. But once I do, this is not gonna be an excuse for fapping more, because like, oh, I just fap so I can fap 5 times in 1 day. And I'm gonna start my streak from tomorrow. No, that is stupid. Just say, okay, I slipped once again, but I'm making progress. And this allows you to just make your improvement. And when you fap, you don't go straight to 0. You don't go straight to the bottom. No, because you shielded yourself that, okay, one day I will slip. You slip, and because you shielded yourself, this is just a tiny amount. And then you can go upwards and a little slip, upwards and a little slip. And you just become better. So just prepare yourself for the bad things that are coming. Because they are. Like, life isn't always sunshines and rainbows. Life isn't always perfect. Not everything is working out the first time, or the second time, or the third time, or the hundredth time. Things are not working. But because you prepared yourself that, okay, life isn't gonna be always sunshines and rainbows. When the difficulties come, you're gonna be prepared. You're gonna have that armor on you. And when the swords are trying to pierce you, you don't give a fuck. You're maybe pushed a little bit. You're maybe like pushed back. But this doesn't have that much damage. This doesn't have that much affection on you. Because see, masculinity in you is the stillness in you. I love saying that phrase. Like, once I heard it from Hamza, it absolutely changed my whole view on masculinity. Or maybe like renewed it, or wrapped it in better words. That masculinity in you is the stillness in you. Is that even when you slip, you're just unmoved. Even when the bad things are happening, you are unchanged. Of course, you fix these problems, but you're not so emotional, you're not panicking so much. No, you're a masculine man. You stand firm on your feet, and because you knew that these bad things would eventually happen, like, you're not delusional, you know that life isn't always that easy and that difficulties are coming. And you as a masculine man just know, you just acknowledge these things, and now you can solve these problems, standing firm on your feet. And you're not so affected by these difficulties, because you just know that they were coming. That's why you put on this armor. That's why you've taken the shield with yourself. So that you can't be even pushed. So they can't even try to get to your body, because you have your shield. So you have both your shield and your armor. Like, you prepare yourself beforehand so that now when the difficulties come, it's alright. And you are unmoved because you are masculine. And the difficulties are just another challenges to overcome. Like, I haven't gotten any views literally in the past 1 or 2 months. Like, literally none. But I'm not shutting down this channel. I am not giving up. Like, I knew that this might not go as smooth as I wanted to. I just knew that. But I am still here recording this, still with the same level of energy or even more, because I wanna make it succeed even more. I knew that these things were coming. I knew that one day I might plateau, and I did for the past 2 months. But I am still pursuing this shit. I am pretty much unmoved by the amount of views that I have, which is 0. I am unmoved by it. I'm still recording these videos. And I'm recording them daily. My girlfriend's dad had a business and he failed at it, and he just opened another one. He wants to pursue this goal of, and this ambition of being a successful businessman. And my girlfriend doesn't understand him, because he is quite putting this on a pedestal and on his highest priority. But I think we understand him. At least I do. Because see, this masculine men focus on their mission, and feminine women focus on the masculine man. So men look up towards doing something, towards their goal, towards their ambition, and women look up towards men. And this is the way that we are supposed to. This is the way that we are supposed to be. Like, look at Genesis 3. The men shall rule over the world, and the women shall just be helper of the man. Like, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it memorized, but this is basically the essence. We are pursuing our goals, and we are destroying all these difficulties. We are getting through them. We are not giving up because something hard is coming, because something hard happens, because life is difficult, because life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. No. Because you prepared yourself beforehand, you are now prepared to just face these difficulties and face these hard things. So don't crumble under pressure. Put on the armor and take the shield with yourself. Just acknowledge that these things are coming, that life isn't that easy. And just don't crumble when things get hard. And you are gonna achieve success. Look at my channel, like, I have no views, but I'm still recording this shit. And I'm still having fun doing it. That's how I want you to be. Be masculine and unmoved by the world. And I'm telling you, you're gonna achieve success. Like, this is gonna be ridiculous if you don't. Just remember that. That's it for this video. Type in comments your questions. Subscribe and like the video if you found it helpful. And just like the video because you can help so many men who need this information, who need this advice so freaking much. Like, there's so many men who need this video like so freaking much. So if you found this video valuable, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you guys till next time.